Have you ever wondered about the strangest lunches that once adorned dining tables, but have now disappeared into the depths of history? From bizarre flavor pairings to unconventional preparation techniques, these long-forgotten meals offer a fascinating glimpse into bygone culinary adventures. What peculiar gastronomic creations did our ancestors enjoy, and how did these eccentric combinations come to be? Join us on a journey to explore the 20 weirdest lunches that faded into history. Peanut butter and bacon sandwich. In the mid-20th century, one of the beloved culinary quirks in America was the peanut butter and banana sandwich, sometimes elevated with the addition of crispy bacon. Its essence lies in its simplicity. Toasted bread forms the base, generously layered with creamy or crunchy peanut butter and topped with slices of mashed banana for a fruity sweetness. The pièce de résistance? Crispy, salty bacon adding a satisfying crunch. This unconventional concoction found its most famous aficionado in Elvis Presley, who reportedly devoured these PB&B creations with fervor, often engaging in late-night conversations while indulging. His rendition featured caramelized bananas and crispy bacon, all grilled to perfection. The association with Elvis became so strong that the sandwich earned monikers like the Elvis sandwich or simply the Elvis. Crafting this oddity involved a straightforward yet indulgent process: toasting the bread, slathering it with peanut butter, layering on banana slices, and topping it off with crispy bacon. Some variations even incorporated honey or jelly for an extra burst of flavor. The sandwich typically underwent a warm, gooey transformation on a pan or griddle, ensuring a delightful mix of textures. Elvis's fondness for this peculiar creation catapulted it into the culinary limelight, with cookbooks, newspapers, and even restaurants featuring the recipe. As we bid adieu to Elvis's legendary peanut butter and banana sandwich, our taste buds embark on a new journey. What hidden tales lie behind the vibrant hue of pickled beet eggs? Let's unravel the mysteries of culinary evolution. Pickled beet eggs. The tradition of pickling vegetables has ancient origins, tracing back thousands of years to civilizations like Mesopotamia, where the preservation method likely began. By immersing vegetables in brine or vinegar, people found they could prolong their shelf life. While the exact origins of pickled eggs and beets in culinary practices are unclear, historical records suggest they were present in early food traditions. Pickled beet eggs represent a curious culinary creation that underwent a transformation through pickling. Hard-boiled eggs are submerged in a brine concocted from beets, beet juice, vinegar, sugar, cloves, and other spices. The amalgamation of ingredients results in a tangy and visually striking dish. The preparation process involves boiling eggs to perfection, slicing or grating beets to extract their juice, and submerging the eggs in the beet-infused brine. Over time, the eggs absorb the vibrant color of the beets, turning into a mesmerizing pink or even purple delicacy. Regional variations of pickled beet eggs exist, with the Pennsylvania Dutch version being notable. In this rendition, whole beets, onions, vinegar, sugar, salt, cloves, and sometimes a cinnamon stick are added to the brine, offering a sweet and sour flavor profile to the eggs. Once a common sight at picnics, potlucks, and lunch tables across the United States, pickled beet eggs have gradually faded from culinary prominence. Vegetable Jell-O mold. During the mid-20th century in the United States, the era of peculiar culinary trends birthed the vegetable Jell-O mold, a concoction often masquerading as a salad despite its distant relationship to leafy greens. This curious dish emerged amidst the gelatin craze, a time when gelatin-based delicacies reigned supreme. However, its origins trace back to a more luxurious past. Gelatin, once a symbol of opulence in pre-industrial Europe, required an arduous process of boiling animal bones and tendons to extract collagen-rich liquid, which would then congeal into a jelly-like substance, reserved for the elite due to its labor-intensive preparation. Gelatin adorned tables in the form of intricate aspics, showcasing various ingredients encased within its shimmering exterior. French chef Marie-Antoine Carême even presented elaborate aspics to Napoleon's court, featuring luxurious additions like truffles and sweetbreads. The rise of the vegetable Jell-O mold marked a departure from traditional gelatin preparations. Innovations like packaged powdered gelatin made this once exclusive ingredient more accessible to the masses. Combining gelatin with chopped vegetables resulted in a novel creation that was both practical and visually striking, akin to a culinary kaleidoscope gracing the dinner table. Crafting a vegetable Jell-O mold became a symbol of culinary creativity and resourcefulness. Despite its decline in popularity as taste evolved, the vegetable Jell-O mold remains a nostalgic relic of a bygone era, evoking memories of gatherings and holiday feasts where its unexpected flavor combination sparked intrigue and delight. As the vegetable Jell-O mold graced mid-20th century tables with its colorful eccentricity, what other culinary curiosities emerged from necessity? Let's explore the tomato soup cake, a Depression-era delight that redefines the boundaries of sweet and savory. Tomato soup cake. During the Great Depression and World War II, when food shortages prompted creativity in home kitchens, tomato soup cake emerged as a surprising culinary innovation. Despite its unconventional blend of ingredients, this cake gained immense popularity in the 1930s and 40s. Its origins trace back to 1922, well before poet Sylvia Plath's association with it in 1962, suggesting a longer history than commonly known. While attributed to Irish immigrants in New England, its exact creator remains unknown. What makes this cake uniquely moist? The secret lies in condensed tomato soup, a resourceful substitute during times of scarcity. Its gelatinized starch and natural pectin maintained moisture offer a flavorful twist to traditional cakes. Campbell's Soup Company even endorsed the trend, publishing a tomato soup spice cake recipe in the New York Times in 1949, which was later featured on their soup labels in 1960. This culinary oddity stands as a testament to the ingenuity born of necessity during challenging times. Pineapple cheese sandwich. The pineapple cheese sandwich has its origins in Pineapple, Alabama, a quaint town in the heart of the South. In 1898, inventive minds in this small community melded canned pineapple with cheese, birthing a unique culinary delight. Initially, crafting this sandwich necessitated the arduous task of slicing whole pineapples before the widespread availability of canned varieties. This sandwich offered a surprising fusion of flavors, warm, gooey cheese melding with the tropical sweetness of pineapple. This blend of savory and sweet captivated palates, rendering each bite a culinary adventure. Its popularity surged, becoming a Southern luncheon staple and a cherished addition to picnics and family gatherings nationwide. The advent of canned pineapples facilitated its widespread adoption, making it accessible far beyond its Alabama origins. Moreover, during the 19th century, pineapple-shaped cheese blocks gained popularity as housewarming gifts, adding a touch of whimsy to practicality. As the pineapple cheese sandwich's popularity soared, what other quirky creations emerged from culinary experimentation? Liverwurst pineapple. Liverwurst, also known as Leberwurst, stands as a savory sausage deeply rooted in European and American culinary traditions, with countries like Argentina and Chile embracing its flavorful profile. Comprised mainly of liver, often from pigs or calves, blended with meat, fat, and an assortment of spices like black pepper and nutmeg, its recipe varies across regions, each with its cherished adaptations. For instance, Thüringer Leberwurst in Germany holds a prestigious protected geographical status within the EU, highlighting its cultural significance. During the mid-century era, culinary creativity soared, giving rise to whimsical presentations like the Liverwurst pineapple. Crafted with meticulous detail, this playful twist featured liverwurst molded into the iconic pineapple shape, adorned with olives for leaves and pimento for texture, resulting in a visually stunning dish. However, as culinary taste evolved, the liverwurst pineapple gradually faded into obscurity, becoming a nostalgic relic of the past. Peanut butter and pickle sandwich. The peanut butter and pickle sandwich embodies a quirky culinary fusion that once intrigued American taste buds. Its inception dates back to the mid-20th century. The juxtaposition of creamy peanut butter and tangy pickles creates a flavor profile that defies conventional norms but surprisingly harmonizes. This sandwich gained popularity during the 1950s and 60s, potentially born out of practicality, a quick, budget-friendly meal requiring minimal preparation. The interplay of sweet peanut butter and sharp pickles struck a satisfying balance, sometimes enhanced by a touch of honey or sugar. Expectant mothers found solace in this peculiar concoction, as its blend of protein and crunch supposedly alleviated pregnancy cravings. It became a lunchbox staple, sparking debates among children over its oddness or appeal. As culinary preferences evolved, the peanut butter and pickle sandwich gradually faded from mainstream consciousness, becoming a nostalgic relic of a bygone era. As the peanut butter and pickle sandwich fades into memory, could the olive loaf sandwich emerge as its savory successor, tantalizing taste buds with its Mediterranean-inspired flavors and inventive blend of olives and meats? Olive loaf sandwich. The origins of olive loaf can be traced back to early 20th century Europe, likely originating in Italy. This unique cold cut emerged from the ingenious idea of combining the rich flavor of olives with the freshness of bread, reflecting the Mediterranean's culinary tradition where olives have long been a staple. Thin slices of olive loaf, delicately nestled between bread slices and adorned with creamy mayonnaise, became a flavorful delight. Typically crafted from a blend of beef and pork, sometimes with variations including chicken, olive loaf incorporates green olives into its meat mixture. The choice of green olives over black is crucial to prevent bleeding into the meat. Spices such as mace, coriander, and pepper further enrich its flavor profile. Olive loaf gained popularity in mid-20th century America, often sold in loaf-shaped sets for convenient slicing and sandwich assembly. Gelatin salad sandwiches. The phenomenon of gelatin salad sandwiches marked an era with its vibrant and whimsical creations. These salads, reminiscent of stained glass windows, boasted an array of hues: cherry red, lime green, lemon yellow, often adorned with fruits, vegetables, and even meats molded into intricate shapes. A playful twist emerged with the introduction of gelatin salad sandwiches, combining the wobbly texture of gelatin with the crunch and flavor of veggies or fruits suspended within. These sandwiches, constructed with translucent layers of gelatin, provided not only a visual feast, but also a unique culinary experience. However, despite their mid-century charm and prevalence at gatherings like picnics and church potlucks, gelatin salad sandwiches experienced a decline in popularity by the mid-1970s. The shift towards convenience foods and evolving taste led to their relegation to nostalgic reminiscences. Often found documented on platforms like the Gallery of Regrettable Food, serving as a testament to their once iconic status and eventual fade into obscurity. The gelatin salad sandwiches vanished into nostalgia. What unforeseen twists await in the realm of fruit cocktail meatloaf? Fruit cocktail meatloaf. The origins of fruit cocktail meatloaf trace back to ancient Rome and Germany, where minced meat dishes evolved over centuries. Gastronome Apicius documented a meatloaf-like dish in his ancient Roman cookery collection, while in Germany, the need for quicker meat preparation likely led to the modern version of meatloaf. American adaptation took root in Pennsylvania, blending German scrapple with local ingredients. The whimsical twist of fruit cocktail meatloaf merges savory meat with the unexpected sweetness of canned fruits like peaches, pears, and cherries. Preparation involves blending ground meat with canned fruit, forming it into a loaf, and baking until golden brown. Slicing reveals a mosaic of flavors, combining the richness of meat with fruity sweetness. Once a staple in mid-century gatherings, fruit cocktail meatloaf's popularity waned as taste changed. Macaroni and cheese loaf sandwich. The macaroni and cheese loaf sandwich was a quirky marvel in culinary lore. Crafted from slices of a loaf composed of baked macaroni and cheese, it presents a fusion of cheesy comfort and unconventional sandwich artistry. The inception of macaroni and cheese dates back to ancient Rome, evolving into an American comfort classic by the 14th century as Italian and English cooks experimented with cheese and pasta combinations. In the 1760s, Elizabeth Raffald's recipe in The Experienced English Housekeeper marked the dish's modernization, featuring a bechamel sauce blended with cheddar cheese and macaroni baked to golden perfection. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, when the macaroni and cheese loaf sandwich found its niche in kitchens, offering a unique lunchtime treat. Despite its eventual decline in popularity, this sandwich symbolizes a bygone era of culinary experimentation and nostalgic indulgence. The legacy of the macaroni and cheese loaf sandwich fades, but one can't ignore the allure of innovation. What other culinary marvels await discovery? Green bean and mushroom casserole. The renowned green bean and mushroom casserole owes its inception to Dorcas Riley, a talented woman working in Campbell's test kitchen in 1955. Tasked with creating a recipe for the Associated Press using everyday pantry staples, Dorcas experimented with simplicity and innovation. Her final concoction, featuring canned green beans, Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, milk, soy sauce, black pepper, and crispy fried onions, became an instant hit for its affordability and ease of preparation. Amidst the rise of post-war convenience cooking in the 1950s, Dorcas's casserole perfectly catered to the needs of busy households, becoming a staple for Thanksgiving and other special occasions. Renamed Green Bean Bake, its popularity soared when Campbell's began printing the recipe on their mushroom soup cans. Dorcas, humbled by its widespread adoption, expressed pride in her creation, remarking on its unexpected success. Prune Whip. In the 1950s, Prune Whip arose amidst a wave of culinary innovation, blending nostalgia with health consciousness. Prunes, esteemed for aiding digestion and supplying fiber, were transformed into a dual-purpose delight, dessert, and a potential health booster. Crafting Prune Whip required humble ingredients: softened prunes, whipped egg whites, sugar, and a dash of lemon juice, merged into a velvety puree, then gently folded into fluffy egg whites before a golden bake. This ethereal confection, once a darling of 1950s kitchens, now evokes fond memories of simpler times. Its delicate texture and elegant presentation, crowned with a dollop of whipped cream, provided a refreshing interlude between courses. Despite its simplicity, it earned accolades, even from President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Today, Prune Whip is a wistful homage to an era when prunes danced gracefully in desserts, reminding us of a bygone culinary charm. Tuna and Jello Pie. Prepare yourself for a culinary journey back in time with the tuna and Jello pie, also dubbed the summer salad pie. This forgotten gem of American cuisine blends unexpected ingredients like lime gelatin and canned tuna into a quirky dish that once graced dinner tables across the nation. In the mid-20th century, Jello was more than just a dessert staple. It was a versatile ingredient used in both sweet and savory recipes. The tuna and Jello pie emerged during a period when homemakers experimented with incorporating convenience foods into their meals. To make this peculiar pie, start with a lime-flavored Jello base, followed by folded-in canned tuna for a unique salty kick. A creamy filling of mayo or cream cheese balances the tanginess of the Jello and the brininess of the tuna. Chill the mixture in a pie crust until set. The result is a chilled, unconventional pie that sparked both delight and skepticism among diners. Curious about more culinary curiosities? Let's explore. Deviled ham tea sandwich. The deviled ham sandwich, originating in the United States, is credited to the culinary ingenuity of Louis Diot, a German-American chef at New York City's Ritz-Carlton. Combining minced ham with a blend of mayonnaise, mustard, and spices, Diot crafted a delectable spread that soon became a nationwide favorite. Commercial success soared with the William Underwood Company's introduction of canned deviled ham in 1868, accompanied by the iconic Red Devil logo, still in use today. Underwood's creation became a household staple, celebrated for its simplicity and adaptability. The sandwich's classic rendition features finely chopped ham mixed with creamy mayonnaise, tangy mustard, and subtle spices, with modern variations often boasting added heat. Evoking nostalgia for many, these sandwiches offer versatile options, whether served open-faced with a poached egg or paired with chopped hard-cooked eggs, a delightful reminder of cherished memories and enduring culinary innovation. Cottage cheese and ketchup sandwich. During the 1950s and 60s, post-war constraints sparked culinary creativity, giving rise to inventive meals like the cottage cheese and ketchup sandwich. Originating from a time when food waste was frowned upon, leftovers were ingeniously repurposed into salads, often featuring mayo-dressed meats on lettuce. The popularity of fish salads at lunch spots, tailored to the taste of middle-class women, paved the way for sandwich innovations. Canned tuna simplified salad making, while cottage cheese, favored by President Nixon with ketchup, became a sandwich-filling staple. The resulting taste, a blend of tangy cottage cheese with sweet savory ketchup, offers a unique flavor profile. Though unconventional, it symbolizes the era's ingenuity, where making the most of limited resources was paramount. What unexpected culinary marvels await beyond the era of resourceful creations like the cottage cheese and ketchup sandwich? Pimento cheese Jell-O salad. Pimento cheese, a cherished Southern staple, surprisingly traces its roots to New York in the late 19th century. Initially, New York farmers crafted a soft, unripened cheese akin to modern cream cheese, coinciding with the arrival of canned Spanish red peppers, or pimentos. The delicious fusion of cream cheese and pimentos emerged in 1908 through a Good Housekeeping recipe, birthing the iconic pimento cheese. This delicacy quickly gained popularity, particularly in the South, becoming a mass-produced favorite. Adding a whimsical twist to this narrative is the pimento cheese Jell-O salad. Imagine a gelatin mold, a canvas for culinary creativity. Blend shredded cheese, mayo, and diced pimentos with Jell-O, pouring the concoction into a mold to set. The result is a mesmerizing delight with speckles of pimento cheese suspended in vibrant gelatin. This quirky dish adorned church picnics, school potlucks, and family gatherings, boasting both visual appeal and nostalgic charm, symbolizing mid-century innovation and resourcefulness. Spam and lima bean casserole. Let's take a journey back to the mid-20th century America through a dish that epitomizes resourcefulness and creativity amid scarcity: the Spam and lima bean casserole. During World War II, Spam, a versatile canned meat, became a household staple, while lima beans provided a creamy, mild complement. In this casserole, layers of sliced Spam and tender lima beans are interspersed, creating a savory amalgamation. Topped with a generous drizzle of tomato sauce, the dish bakes into a fragrant and comforting meal, emblematic of budget-friendly ingenuity. While unconventional by contemporary standards, this pairing satisfied families with its salty richness, earthy beans, and tangy sauce. Though it may not have been haute cuisine, it fostered togetherness and filled stomachs during a challenging era. As culinary preferences evolved, the Spam and lima bean casserole gradually faded into obscurity, leaving behind memories of a bygone era where necessity birthed inventive culinary creations. Sardine and onion sandwich. A generation ago, sardine sandwiches were a staple across American eateries, saturating menus from delis to diners. In New York alone, consumption reached 5 million tons annually, anchoring Maine's economy. The classic sardine and onion sandwich epitomized simplicity. Portuguese sardines paired with deli mustard, onions for crunch, and lettuce on fresh rye bread, a symphony of robust flavors. Its demise, however, mirrored evolving taste and culinary trends. As alternative protein sources gained traction and preferences shifted, sardine sandwiches faded into obscurity. Yet for many, biting into one stirs nostalgia for a simpler time when honest ingredients ruled menus. The decline of the sardine sandwich underscores a broader cultural shift towards complexity, leaving behind a memory of a humble yet beloved dish. With sardine sandwiches a relic of the past, what other forgotten lunchtime delights await rediscovery? Cream cheese and olive sandwich. In mid-20th century America, culinary experimentation flourished, birthing unique flavor combinations like the cream cheese and olive sandwich. This delightful concoction boasted a simple yet satisfying blend of ingredients: creamy cream cheese, derived from fresh cheese curds and briny olives, either green or black, chopped and mixed into the spread. Assembly was straightforward. Slather the cream cheese and olive mixture generously onto bread slices. Some variations introduced diced celery, minced onions, or a hint of Worcestershire sauce for added flair. The resulting taste was a harmony of creamy tanginess from the cheese and a subtle saltiness from the olives. While once a lunchtime staple, the sandwich gradually vanished from menus as culinary taste shifted towards more exotic flavors and international cuisines.